Hi everybody, thanks for joining me. My name is Nazli and I am the founder and designer of Anahata Jewelry, and I want to talk to you today about our intention bracelets and how you can use these as a real tool to be able to affect positive changes in your life. And as you know, at Anahata, we are all about having jewelry that helps elevate the spirit, jewelry that you can use as a tool for real transformation to connect into your divine spirit. So that's what we're about. These bracelets are wonderful tools to help with mantra repetition, and that's what I'm going to talk to you about today. They come in lots of different colors. We do use all natural stones, and the different stones have healing properties. So you can check out our list of the different stones that are offered and what they can do for you. And now, believe me, you can really wear these just because they're pretty, but I want you to be able to dig deeper and to allow yourself to connect into these pieces. So the concept of mantra repetition is something that has come from the yogic practices in India. And the idea behind it is that you use the power of sound vibration and a clarity and focus of your word to be able to elevate and lift the vibration of your mind. So traditionally, the mantras have been Sanskrit mantras like Om Namah Shivaya or Om Mani Padme Hum. There are many mantras that you can check out. We have another link on the website that talks a little more in depth about that. But you know, these, you can certainly use a Sanskrit mantra, but I do want these to be accessible to you, right? So I want you to be able to take a look at what it is that you need in your life, that you want to expand, what it is that you want to bring into your life. Maybe there's a positive habit that you want to bring into your life. Maybe you see some negative patterns that you have and you want to change those into the positive. Maybe you want to send some healing and loving vibes to somebody, particularly at this time where we're all going through this pandemic. You know, maybe there's a loved one that we want to send some healing vibes to. Maybe there are a lot of old lingering cords that we have from the past that we need to cut. Old patterns, old ways of being that we know no longer serve us, right? So how do we set our intention? How do we break ourselves free of those negative patterns that don't serve us? And how do we come up into a higher plane of being that is more beneficial to us? So the mantra repetition I have found in my practice over the years to be a true practice that can help elevate you. Now, the key to this is to really hone in and find your intention from your heart, right? Find your intention of something that you want to manifest and compose it into a very short and succinct phrase. It could be about maybe 7 words long. Right? So get clear on what it is that you want. Get clear on the change that you're looking for. And then set that as your mantra. Now, the key to this practice comes in the repetition, right? So what you're doing is you're using this bracelet when you're sitting in a meditative posture, either on the floor or in a chair. You center the mind, you focus your breath, you connect into your breath, come to your place of stillness, and then start to repeat your mantra. You can either repeat it silently to yourself, or you can even repeat it out loud. That's perfectly fine as well. And what you want to do is hold it in one hand and just kind of gently rest it on your ring finger here. And then you start right after the metal bead. You're going to see there's a metal activation bead. I call it the activation bead. Traditionally, this has been called a guru bead. But I call it activation, and it is in the shape of an icosahedron. And for those of you who are into sacred geometry, you're going to connect and know about this particular shape. But this is one of the 5 platonic solids. It's composed of 20 faces of equilateral triangles, and it is a representative of the element of water. And water, for me, is like the ultimate transformative element, right? So anyway, so you want to rest the bracelet on your ring finger, and with your middle finger, starting at the first bead right after the metal bead, you just want to state your mantra onto that bead. When you're done repeating it, you move on to the next bead and you repeat the mantra. You move on to the next and so forth. And you just advance your bracelet that way. So this is the mala. And what you do is when you come back around to the metal bead again, you want to turn it around and go back in the other direction. You don't want to skip over the metal bead. Now, the reason for that is because a traditional mala, which also comes from the yogic practice, and it's used to help you count your mantra repetitions, you want to do it 4 times around. So there's 27 beads in this bracelet, and when you go 4 times around, it completes 108, not counting the metal bead. And 108 is the traditional number of times of repetition for a mantra. So that's how you can use this bracelet. Again, get clear on your intention. Have it come from a place of sincerity, of a genuine place in your heart. And not only is it in repeating the mantra onto the bracelet, but it is also then doing it for a period of 40 days. Right? So 40 days is a proven number of days that allows you to reset and reprogram your subconscious mind into new patterns of being, new habits, new ways of thinking. So that is a proven methodology. And, you know, this really can only take you 5 minutes a day. It doesn't have to be a prolonged thing. Certainly if you can repeat your mala, you can do it as many times as you like. It doesn't just have to be a single round. You can do it 4, 5, 6 times. And what you'll begin to find is that essence of that intention, the essence of your mantra, is going to really start to infuse through your body. And as we know, intention really is that force of energy that drives us in our lives. It is the energy of compassion and truth and authenticity that is behind our actions, and it's behind our words. So please use the bracelets, enjoy them, and please do email me and share your stories with me on how this has positively impacted you. We always love to hear your stories. The email is om@anahatapath.com. I look forward to being able to share some stories with you. Please enjoy the bracelets. Have a terrific day.